If you're thinking about starting a GLP-1, here are some things that I wish someone would have told me before I started. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Emma, and I am so happy that you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about GLP-1s. So I started my GLP-1 journey back in November, so I've been on it for a little over a month now. I've lost a total of 19 lbs. So exciting. So I mainly started because I was ready to make a change in my life. I wanted to be healthier, and I was more concerned for my future. You know, I'm 26, and reality kind of set in like, oh shit, like if I want to have a family one day, like I need to kind of get it together because I'm not healthy at all. The life that I'm living is not good. I'm not making good lifestyle choices. I'm not eating good. I'm not working out. It's not good. And my mental health was terrible. So I really needed a change. So I decided to bite the bullet and booked a consultation with LifeRx, the telehealth company that I currently use. And here we are. So a little backstory. I was on a GLP-1 about 3 years ago. I was on semaglutide and I had a terrible experience, like horrible. And it's not really, I don't think, the medication's fault. It was my fault because I was like went in blind. I didn't do any research really because at that time there wasn't a lot out there. Like people weren't really promoting it, you know, now like they are. So there wasn't those tools or resources that I could go to kind of know what to do, what not to do, all that. And the telehealth company I used, now looking back, was like a really big red flag. Like there wasn't really any communication with the doctor. They didn't check in, like to see how I was doing, like just kept prescribing my dosage and upping it every time. And I was so sick. Like I would throw up after I took my shot all the time. Throw up after I eat, could barely eat. Like I had horrible stomach pains. It was really bad. I lost weight. So I basically had like an eating disorder. But I was really scared to try again. I had been wanting to, and I had seen so much all over my TikTok about it. And I was really wanting to try it, but I was scared because I had such a bad experience. But one of my friends that I follow on TikTok, she, you know, is always talking about her journey and she's done amazing. And so I was following along, and then she messaged me one day, was like, hey, like, because I think I made a video like wanting to start like if I was rich or something, because it can be a little bit pricey. And that was kind of what was holding me back as well. So she's like, I'm an affiliate for this company, sign up and see if you can be one as well. I was like, oh my God, say less. I didn't know that was an option. So I work with LifeRx. They're a great company. There is an affiliate link in the description, for warning, but I'm not on here to promote it. I am just on here to share my journey and kind of help anyone who is maybe thinking about starting or has recently started their journey or just has any questions and wants to know more. So I feel like the key things that I would say if you are going to start taking a GLP-1 is do your research. You know, it always helps to talk to your doctor, but I'm not a medical professional, so I can't really give any advice. This is just what I've learned from my own experience. So with LifeRx, I'll just go from there. So you book a consultation, you meet with like a nurse practitioner over Zoom to discuss your medical history, which I loved because they go into it like wanting to know your background, obviously, to make sure the medication doesn't mess with you, like you're not allergic or anything, you don't have any health problems. And then you get put through if you're approved with the pharmacy, and I talked to a pharmacist there and like, okay, you have two options. You can do semaglutide or tirzepatide. Which do you want? I was like, I don't know, like what's the difference? So she's like, okay, well, semaglutide is, you know, this. Tirzepatide is usually works a little faster and less side effects. So I was like, okay, I want that one. Like, duh. So that's what I went with, and so far so great. I don't really have any crazy side effects. Of course, after shot day, I am nauseous. That's just kind of how it is, but it's really not bad. I am really tired. I get very fatigued. And then I also do kind of deal with constipation and some bloating sometimes, but really only if I eat really poorly or drink like a lot of soda. That's what I noticed. So I try to stay away from soda because it just doesn't, I really honestly don't crave it as much. I was a big Dr. Pepper girl. Like, I love Dr. Pepper. I mean, there's one back there. I had like a few sips last night, okay? It's been sitting there since. But I really like, I maybe have like one a week, and which is crazy because I would have like 3 a day. It was bad. So that's been really exciting. And I really don't even have like that many caffeinated beverages anymore. Like I used to be like Alani all day, every day. I would have an Alani every single morning, but I really haven't had one in a while. Not that I don't want them. I do sometimes, but I feel like I'm not drawn to it as much anymore, especially with like fast food or like fried food. Of course, sometimes we're human. We have cravings and we still want those, but I feel like it's not as deep. I want more like protein rich, like nutritious foods, because I know, 1, that's what I need to eat. 2, that'll make me feel better. And 3, I won't feel gross after I eat it. And that's really important. So I've learned, when I'm full, that's really great. And the food noise especially, it's mind-blowing. Like, I don't really have sweets. I used to always have to have a little sweet treat at night or during the day or a couple times during the day. But like, I really don't anymore. And if I have ice cream, like, I don't eat it all, which is amazing. And I can listen to my body, and when I'm full and I stop eating, and I don't have to finish my plate, and I don't have to eat all of my food and make myself feel sick. And that's been really cool to kind of be able to witness with myself. Like, not finishing my meals is huge. And everything that's worked for me may not work for you. Everybody is different. Every body is different. So take this, with a grain of salt. But I feel like these are pretty typical tips that most people give. And I feel like you can't really go wrong with these. Like, I'm not telling you like anything crazy. So I will say, if you're starting the GLP-1 and on shot day, this is what I do to make sure my body's prepared. I'm ready to go. So I always make sure that I'm hydrated. I always keep water with me. This has been my baby. I'm drinking water constantly now. And it's so good. Like, you really start to crave water. What is that? Like, from my 600,000 pound sisters. What are they called? What? Is that it? 1,000 pound sisters? Tammy and Amy. I think I'm pregnant. I've really been craving water. Not pregnant, bitch. You're just dehydrated. Really? That's me.
And why do you say that?
Could be a slight chance I might be craving weird things that I'm not
Really? And why do you say that?
Yeah.
And now you crave it.
weird things that I'm not.
Well, some of it could be normally craving.
Yeah.
And now you crave it.
Like water.
some of it
I'm
could
craving
be-
water.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't pregnant, you're thirsty. You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water. Bitch, you ain't pregnant, you're thirsty. You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water.
So yeah, hydrate. I mean, you want to be hydrated every day because that really does help. If you're dehydrated, you're going to have more of a risk of having side effects. And so that's not fun. No one wants that. And protein. Like, that is huge. You will hear that all throughout your journey because it is so important. I try to aim for like around 100 grams of protein a day. Is it hard to hit? Yes, sometimes. Because I'm pretty picky when it comes to some protein sources. Like, obviously you can get protein from meat and almost anything. But like, a good source of protein you know, people like to talk about protein shakes and protein bars, and I'm picky when it comes to that because I don't like the taste of protein. Like, I don't want to be drinking chalk and eating chalk, like gross. So I really love, for protein bars, I love the Built Puff bars. Those are so good. It's like a marshmallow. They're like a little treat. They're so good. The brownie, I think is what it is, or the chocolate one, I don't know. I think it's brownie batter. That's like all-time favorite. That's so good. And then cookie dough is really good too because it has chunks of cookie dough in it. Pretty good. And I've tried the s'mores. That one was all right. It was just a little weird. Then I've had the peanut butter, like the chocolate peanut butter. And again, it's all right. It's not my favorite, but it's good. They're all good. I haven't tried them all, but all the ones I've had are good. So I usually will buy mine at Walmart. That's just where I can find them, like, conveniently. And they come in like a 4-pack, I think, for like $9 almost, which kind of pricey, yes, but it's worth it. You can buy from their website or on Amazon, but I just don't have the money right now to be spending all that. I wish I did, because I'm unemployed. So this is great. Protein shakes, the Fairlife protein shakes, 10 out of 10. They're so good. So good. It's like they have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. I only drink chocolate because I don't like vanilla or strawberry. So good. It's like drinking chocolate milk, like literally. And they have a couple different options. I like the core power ones. They're like 42 grams of protein because that's really the easiest way that I can get my protein in a day is through one of those. But I think they have one that's like 24 too. And again, you can get them at Walmart. I think Sam's Club, maybe Costco. I don't know. I don't have a Costco membership. Amazon. I don't know. Probably health food stores. Those are great. Meat sticks are a really big key for me too. I like to have those as a little snack, like if I'm feeling a little hungry. The Trump sticks, my favorite. They're so good. I love the sea salt one. It's like the blue pack. It's my favorite. They're so good. But again, they're kind of pricey. So, because it's like $18. I like the big ones because I usually will eat that, like, and that really does good for me. Those little ones are good in a pinch, but it won't hold me over for that long. So I like, you know, like the big ones. So I think a pack of those at Walmart is like almost $18, which is crazy. So if I'm feeling like I got money, I'll buy those. But again, I don't got money right now. Clean Simple Eats protein is pretty good. I've tried it. I'm just so picky, so it's good. If I say it's good, it's good. But it just, for me, will have to take some time getting used to. I've used it in coffee for like protein coffees. So I've tried the Snickerdoodle and the white chocolate peppermint. I think that's all that I've tried, but I need to try the others. So I think I have a mint chocolate in my pantry that I need to try because that sounds really good. I really want to try their like clear protein, like the pink Starburst one, but it's like $50 something. So that's expensive. Maybe with my Christmas money, I'll be able to buy all this stuff. And I have bills to pay, so. But Clean Simple Eats, they offer so many different options. I really want to try their protein soda. I'm intrigued. I want to try it because I tried their protein water, which is crazy, the other day, and it was pretty good. I did the blackberry vanilla, but I wish it was carbonated, so I need to try the soda, I think. I really like Bloom's sodas. The Bloom Pop, they're really good. And they don't have protein, but like they're gut friendly, so they have fiber. I think they're probiotic. I don't know. Which is good. You need fiber on this as well. You don't really have to watch what you eat or monitor your calories or anything like that. I do. Recently I've just started like this past week, so I didn't first start out tracking calories. I did track protein and like my vegetable and fruit intake because I use this app Vivi. I'll put it on here and I'll put a link in the bio if you want to download it. I love it. It tracks your shot. You can track your weight. You can put pictures in there. You can talk with a coach, and to track your food and stuff. You can just take a picture of it and it tracks it. It's amazing. I love it. It's so easy. It's so user friendly. So that's what I use. I track all my shots in there and all my weight. My goal is to only weigh myself once a week, right before I take my shot. I don't do that. I weigh myself several times a week, which doesn't do any good because your weight fluctuates so much, but I can't help it. So I'm trying to really be better at that. But so yeah, I'm down 19 lbs, which is crazy. Another big thing is do not skip meals. You need to be eating. Even if you're not really hungry or whatever, if you're nauseous, you probably need to eat. That's usually what happens in my case. Don't skip meals because yes, you're losing weight, but if you don't nourish your body properly, you will lose muscle, you'll lose your hair. And you can develop health conditions from that, and it's not good. So make sure you're eating at least 2 to 3 meals a day that are nutritious, have protein, and be sure you're hydrated. Also, on shot day, I like to I drink an electrolyte 30 minutes before I take my shot. I have the liquid IV cotton candy. Ooh. It makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. I do not like those. I don't. So if anyone has any recommendations, because it is so sweet, just tastes so artificial. So I need to find some new ones, especially ones that are sugar-free, because that's not. But I do that 30 minutes before. I also take my shot out of the fridge 30 minutes before, because apparently you're supposed to let it get to room temperature. You don't want to be injecting yourself cold. So also with your portion size, you definitely will eat less. It may not be right away. You might not really notice anything right away the first week or two when you take your shot. But I think you may. But just kind of be mindful. Because in order to really be successful on this, it's a lifestyle change that you have to commit to. And you have to be prepared for that. So you have to eat less. Eating in a calorie deficit really helps. You might be eating different. You can definitely still eat the foods that you love and that you eat, but maybe just more in moderation, or just kind of make some tweaks to it just to, a more nutritious option. And again, you don't have to exercise on this, but it's suggested highly. I really have not been. I need to, but it's cold. So I really want to get, when I get a job, I want to get a membership to a gym around here so I can work out, because, I do want to build muscle. I want to be, I want to be swole. I want to be hot. I need to build my butt because I have no butt. So probably will have side effects pretty early on. So just kind of expect that. And if not, that's great. Some people don't. Some people do. It just depends on how you feel. I really didn't this time around, which was really exciting because I was really expecting to be down bad. But again, I take my shot at night. That way I can kind of sleep through any maybe side effects that I might have. So I take it at night before I go to bed, and I usually will take a Dramamine before I take my shot to kind of one, help me go to sleep and help with any nausea. You can get a prescription from a doctor, your primary care, for Zofran, which a lot of people do. So I probably will eventually, maybe, but it's really not that bad. I can thug it out right now. Make sure you're taking pictures beforehand. I know maybe a lot of people aren't happy with themselves right now the way they are. Maybe you don't like your picture taken because you hate the way you look, which totally fair. I get it. I was in the same boat, but these are pictures just for yourself. They don't ever have to see the light of day. I keep mine in a private folder where no one else will see. So you just want them for your progress. You know, maybe you're the only one that look at them. I hate seeing myself naked. So it's really hard to look at. But take the pictures, take the videos, keep it for yourself, for you to be able to see your progress, because it is so rewarding. Any small progress, like I've said, I've only lost 19 lbs, which not only, in 6 weeks, 5 weeks actually. And even looking at some pictures, like I can tell a difference. So it's really, really awesome to see. Sometimes you might not see a difference on the scale. You might not lose any weight that week, but you know, you usually can tell in your body or the way your clothes fit or just whatever. Like I said, this is a lifestyle change, so you have to commit to changing your perspective, changing your day-to-day, changing your habits. I am on like a whole like lifestyle reset journey. So I am changing the way I think completely, the way I act, the way I do, everything. So because 2026, I want to be better. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to look good. I want to feel good. And I want to be doing better in all aspects of my life, in my body, my mental health, my home, my friendships, my family, everything. So you have to be prepared. And, you know, it's hard. It's not easy. And people always say like, oh, you're on that shot. You're just taking the easy way out. Like, that's just, no, I'm not. You're just jealous. But it really, like, you still have to put in work and you still have to make a change. And you have to show up for yourself day to day, because you have to put yourself first at the end of the day. You're the only person that can make a change or not. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to do it. And you will be happy. You will see success. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. Maybe this isn't the right option for you, but it's a really great tool. Those are some of the tips and tricks that I have. If you are wanting to start a GLP-1, share my experience about being on a GLP-1 and how I love it. And I have been having a great time. I will have my own personal link for LifeRx, the telehealth company that I use and that I work with, in the description box down below. I also have a code with them, so you can use code Emma to save $50 off. Be sure to use that when you sign up and when you are with the pharmacy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can go over and find me on TikTok and send me a message on there, or even on Instagram. Well, I hope you guys have learned some and are maybe more excited about starting this journey, and I hope you're not scared or worried anymore. I hope I've kind of cleared any confusion that maybe you had. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.